Hello, and welcome to the Preeminent Customer Experience Huddle number 21. I'm Jonathan Owen, and I'm with Enderson Hauser as a Human Resources Business Partner. Over the last several months, all of us in teams have explored what it takes to deliver a preeminent customer experience. I know from talking to many of you that some great customer experience thinking, rethinking, as well as success stories are happening. I also know that because of the size of our business and the complexity of our work, some of you could be wondering how much of an impact any one of us could truly have on creating a preeminent customer experience. Years ago, Harvard Business Review published a study designed to answer a similar question. The researchers wanted to know the difference in results between top performers and bottom performers based on the complexity of the work they were doing. The results of that study indicate how much each of us can individually affect customer experience. Allow me to explain. The researchers studied work in three categories that they labeled low complexity, medium complexity, and high complexity. For low complexity, they looked at jobs that are very scripted, such as making hamburgers at a fast food restaurant. To make a hamburger, a worker is expected to follow a prescribed list of steps. Despite the defined process, the study revealed a surprisingly large difference in results between bottom performers and top performers. Top performers were found to be 300% more productive. That means for every 10 hamburgers made by a low performer, a top performer was cooking 30. When the researchers turned their attention to medium complexity work, they determined the difference in performance to be even more dramatic. Explaining that a medium complexity job involves more choices, they sought out examples where employees had both a set of steps to follow, but were also allowed flexibility in how each step was performed. They determined that phlebotomists were an example of a medium complexity role. Phlebotomists draw blood, and although they follow a process, they also have lots of choices to make. For example, they could try the left arm or the right one. They could have a person squeeze their hand or release it. They could attempt one vein or another. Simply put, phlebotomists have more choices than burger makers. Because of those choices, the range of outcomes is large. How large? Well, the top performing phlebotomists are 1,200% more productive than the bottom performing ones. Does that matter? It sure does, especially if you are the target of their efforts. And finally, the researcher looked at high complexity jobs. These jobs are filled with many choices. People performing high complexity work are constantly deciding if they should call on this customer or that customer, work on one project or another, go to the weekly meeting or skip it, respond to a particular email today or tomorrow, or even return someone's call or ignore it completely. Each choice made and each available option adds to the complexity of their role. This also adds to a potential for performers to have a huge contribution. The study found that the difference in results between bottom performers and top performers in high complexity jobs simply couldn't be measured, as choices are building on choices, results are building on other results, and the credibility of individual employees and entire organizations can be established over years and torn down in moments. Ask yourself this question. When you think about your role, is it low, medium, or high complexity? I bet the answer is clear. Your work is complex, even if your customer is more internal than external. And it's because of that very complexity that your customer experience impact can be staggering. Making a conscious decision to choose the right customer service behaviors is more critical today than ever before. Your choices affect other choices. Your choices affect other people who then have choices themselves. All of these choices directly impact the person at the end of the train, and the person at the end of that train is our customer. Your individual efforts make a huge impact. Know that in order for us to grow as an organization and deliver a repeatable, reliable, predictable, world-class, preeminent customer experience, it literally takes you and I individually and collectively showing up every single day and delivering that commitment through our behaviors of taking ownership, being courteous, being accurate, and being timely. I invite you to join our movement to provide a preeminent customer experience. I'm Jonathan Owen, and I will see you next time.